Hi all, welcome to Alter Ego Gaushi. This is your girl Gaushi signing in. Today's video is all about an extreme sport, job hunting in COVID. The ugly truth of the pandemic is that between September to November 2020, a record number of redundancies were made of 395,000 people. Furthermore, the unemployment rate was recorded to be 5.5% in 2020, which means it was the highest in 3 years. And the Bank of England predicts that the unemployment rate is due to rise to 7.7% by April to June in 2021. This video is dedicated to everyone who is unemployed right now and trying to break into the job market during these relentless times. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and hopefully this video can enlighten you on some of the tips that I have personally used to help me secure a job. Know your forte. Einstein once said that if you assess the ability of a fish to climb the tree, it will forever think it is stupid. What I mean by this is understand your strengths and weaknesses. Know where your skill set can add to an organization's value. Understand where your niche is, and not only will you have more job satisfaction, but you're more likely to get employed. Tip number 2 is networking. Did you know that 70% of all the jobs are actually recruited internally? Tip number 3 is paint your picture. The first thing recruiters see is CV, LinkedIn, and social media platforms. Make sure you paint a good picture about yourself. In your CV, don't blab on about your work history. Rather than that, focus on your personal skills. In your CV, make sure that you have used the buzzwords that are in the job description. I would say tailor each CV for each job, but obviously it's up to you how much effort you want to put in your applications. I wouldn't say apply for 400 jobs and have a vague CV. Rather than that, make 30 good applications every single week, or make that your aim. On LinkedIn, make sure you share interesting posts and articles that is related to your niche field. Tip number 4 is be ready for interviews. The new norm is telephone interviews and video interviews. So in order to be good at them, make sure you practice. We have a lot of newfound time during this pandemic, so it's time to upgrade. Enroll on that course that you have been postponing, and volunteer in the field that you're kind of aspiring to work in. I don't believe in free work, but sometimes if you don't have experience, it might be a great way to get into the industry. Consider part-time or temporary work. The gig economy is actually booming right now. Delivery drivers, Uber drivers, this is actually a very interesting economy to be part of. The brilliant thing about this is it's 0-hour contracts. You can choose when you want to work. There is always transferable skills to be achieved from any part-time work. My first job was actually in a supermarket, and I learned a lot of transferable skills which I carry on forward today. And maybe why not consider yourself changing industry itself. Industries that are booming right now is nursing and teaching as well. A key thing that has worked for me definitely is reaching out to my recruiters, thanking them for their time for interviewing me. It has always worked like a charm. Tip number 7 is don't restrict your searches to local searches, but expand the region as well, because you have the capability to work from home. Feel like someone is stuck, make sure you share my video and like my post. Hopefully these tips can help people get through these tough times. There is definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. Until next week, it's your girl Gaushi signing off from Alter Ego Gaushi.